knocks him away, runs it up and in, scored, and the foul. Tuesday's arms and back.
Terrence, man, you reach, I teach.
Brown would lead all scorers with 29. Most of his damage coming in the third with 17. Brooklyn, though, battling. Tyrese Martin to Day'Ron Sharpe. He was the game's top bench scorer with 16. In the fourth, you're tied at 90 under 8 to go, and it's 88. Keita, go-ahead dunk to spark an 8-0 run, and the Celtics didn't look back. Sam Hauser's a sniper. Scored 8 points, but he had the best plus-minus of everyone in this contest. Closing time, Brown from downtown. Celtics surge late, win it 113-99. These teams will run it back Friday in Boston. Grizzlies visiting the Spurs. San Antonio seeking its best 14-game start in 9 years. Great start for the Grizz. Jaren Jackson Jr. putting them up 8-0 back in the city where his dad won a title. Spurs, though, finding their footing. Julian Champagnie for 3 and the foul. 5-point game, less than 5 to go in the first, as Keldon Johnson finds Kelly Olynyk. He finished with 10 points off the bench and had the best plus-minus in this game. Memphis led by 1 after 1. De'Aaron Fox, though, getting revved up. Tough take here. Picking things up with Wemby out. Then it's the opposite of earlier. Olynyk to Johnson, who was the top bench scorer in the game with 18. So that tied it, and then the deficit was no more.
Harrison Barnes here. Barnes, right wing. Gonna brush off Spencer, now defended by Wells. Spins in the paint, puts it up and in. Count the basket and the foul for Harrison Barnes.
Spurs led by 2 through 2. Third quarter, Fox, spin cycle, and money on the midi. He'd lead all scorers in this game with 26. Meanwhile, the high man for Memphis, Cedric Coward, the rookie, going off for 19 and 11. And this game was back and forth. Late third, Fox, step back, bottoms, and he was taking over with 16 in the quarter. And in the fourth, he had help from Harrison Barnes.
Barnes, cross, drive, Barnes, look out! It's a Barnes catch at the rim.
Grizz trying to snap a 4-game skid, and Coward was fearless. Go ahead 3, but then Barnes with a hook shot. Shades of Duncan and Robinson. Soon after, Barnes from the outside. He finished with 23. Final half minute, Spurs running away on NBC and Peacock, coast to coast. It got windy in Texas. Fox, exclamation point. Spurs win 111-101.
Jazz and Lakers from LA, and look who's back. LeBron James, all smiles for his season debut. First player in NBA history to play 23 years in the association, while Larry Markkinen and the Jazz looking to play spoiler, and early on, they would do so. Off to a good start already when Ace Bailey. Talk about future generations with LeBron back tonight, taking on the Rook. Bailey with the massive stuff. Utah up an early 9. Luka Doncic, 20 points or more in 8 of his last 9. He would have a big night again tonight. Fade away right over Svi Mykhailiuk. Lakers down by 7. Keontae George, he's really gone to another level this year. Career high 22 a game. Difficult shot on the leaner. He would have a big night as well. Utah was up double digits. Speaking of guys going to another level this year, Lowry Markkinen, tough finish inside. He would score 31, averaging 31 a game. That's when LeBron would enter the building.
43-36. Biggest deficit was 11. Well, here we go. Welcome back.
Welcome back indeed, but the Lakers still had a lot of work to do because Keontae George was on a heater. 34 points, 8 assists, still up 5 when LeBron hits a record-breaking 3, passes Reggie Miller for 6th on the all-time 3-point list.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your cool down,
You have arrived.
your surprise for mom, and your weekend escape. It's your Equinox with everything on one screen. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Utah was up by 4 at the half. Lakers would get things rolling. Luka Doncic, little fake, draws contact, leading right to Ace Bailey. Gets the and one. Was just 2 of 10 from 3 on the night, but was really good on the interior. Jazz responding, though. Ace Bailey, what a move this is. 13 points in the game. I don't know how that shot dropped, but it did. Lakers would go on the big run. Doncic again counted and won. An 18-3 run, final 5 minutes of the third quarter. Then watch this finish up top. Jackson Hayes taking flight. On the assist from LeBron James, who had 11 points, 12 helpers on the night. Lakers outscored the Jazz by 18 in the second half and pull away for a 140-126 win.
A battle between 2 of the league's top scorers so far this year. Devin Booker and the Suns eyeing their 6th win in 7 games against Denny Avdija and the Blazers. Early action, and Mark Williams is one of the league leaders in field goal percentage because of looks like this. Big inside. Then for Portland, this is pure hustle. 4 offensive rebounds on the possession, and ultimately it's Shaedon Sharpe, 2 of his game-high 29. Phoenix, though, on the road, in control. Book rising in the mid-range. He had a casual 19. And Booker was matched for the team lead with Colin Gillespie. Off the bench, a season high, and he tied his career high with 4 threes. Speaking of superlatives, the rookie Caleb Love to the cup. And he had a career-best 17. Phoenix, Coast to Coast Tuesday on NBC and Peacock. Dylan Brooks, alley-oop to Williams. Blazers fell behind by 11, but there's Avdija with a triple. They end the half on an 8-0 run to get within 3. But Brooks and Phoenix pulling away in the third. Brooks looking like Booker there from the elbow. Phoenix up 15 and looking to add on. But Donovan Clingan protecting the rim. One of a season-high 5 blocks for him. But Ryan Dunn, a career-high 5 steals. Cleared for takeoff.
To steal for Ryan Dunn. He'll streak to the rim this time and throw it down with a right-hand delivery.
Then Jordan Goodwin. Get up. One of 6 Suns in double figures. Oso Ighodaro, another, taking flight. They went up as many as 25 and win again by a final of 127-110.
Are you ready?
Every weekend, Canada comes together.
Saturday nights are for hockey.
Perfect stage.
Nobody's doubting this kid.
Oh my goodness!
Ian plays better when he's playing with that fire.
Hockey Night in Canada, Saturdays on Sportsnet.
The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid helps you navigate different terrain and weather with a spacious interior and available panoramic sunroof.
Doncic has missed some time this year. Now healthy again. He hits it. That little step back. 40-point nights for the first time in his entire career. Luka falls back and it settles in. He shot it 27 times the other night. Threw it down, Jackson Hayes. 13 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. In fact, doing it all. Luka just rides it all the way to the rim. 59-48. So this one, the Lakers are closing in. Doncic is going to get a 3-point opportunity. Luka stops. They pick up his dribble, going to get it back. Oh, that's well within his range. Well within his range for 3.
Be the team they want to be.
They'll have some time to practice together too this week. Another and one coming the Lakers' way. With the Lakers for a couple of years. Underneath Doncic, nobody picking up Luka in the NBA as we started the evening. Lob underneath, and the jam! Sparkling. Underneath, no. Underneath, put up and in. We're going to go all the way.
A lot of driving, kicking.
In the corner, Luka! That was a great scoring opportunity for him. Oh, rattle it home! Look at Luka! You tell him. The Don, a little Luka magic.
Time for your top 10 plays of the night. We begin in San Antonio. Spurs super shorthanded. Harrison Barnes says, that don't matter. I'll do things all on my own. Pretty drive right down Broadway. Gets the two-handed slam, 2 of 23 points. More from this game later. Steph Curry, off his worst game of the season, would have 7 threes tonight, including from way downtown. Look at how far this one comes from. At the logo for Steph, would finish with 34 in a losing effort. At number 8, this game was all about the return of LeBron James, his season debut, but Ace Bailey did his best to steal the show. Pretty over-the-head reverse finish and a losing effort for the Jazz in L.A. At number 7, let's highlight some D. Donovan Clingan, monster rejection, a season-high 5 blocks for the big man in Portland. At number 6, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, 2 friends in a familiar situation, linking up, this one for the reverse alley-oop as Butler throws it down. At number 5, ridiculous sequence late. Hawks in desperate need of a bucket. You turn to Vit Krejci. Oh, why not? Throws it all the way up near the rafters. It drops down and in. Great late rally for the Hawks. Comes up short as the Pistons win. At number 4, more from Orlando. Hammered down from Anthony Black on a pretty find by Desmond Bane. Let's keep it in Florida as part of the home underdog upset. Big rejection by Jalen Suggs. Brandon Bajemski saying, where did Suggs come from? Out of nowhere, swats it away. Magic beat the Dubs. It was a celebration for the Spurs, even shorthanded. They would pull away late, and the cherry on top, windmill slam De'Aaron Fox, his 3rd straight game with at least 24 points. At number 1, in Atlanta, we return on Onyeka Okongwu. Off the inbounds pass, taking flight. Major posterization in between 2 Pistons.
When I say get his feet hot, we know LeBron James has been one of the best, if not the best, transition players in the game. Those first 3 steps getting out. People don't know how when you're training in the offseason, you train in that practice, we overemphasize those first 3 steps, right? And so just how he moving, does he still have that acceleration? And that's what I'm going to be looking at. And once I see that, I'm going to be like, oh, he's doing just fine.
For sure. I think a great sign was the fact that his voice was gone. That lets me know he's ready to go. Because if he's out there quarterbacking, yelling, talking, I know he's kind of feeling comfortable about himself. I got a chance to play with him a little bit, too, myself. Played against him twice in the finals, once with him in the finals.
I was going to say, a little bit. You want to ring with him.
But, yeah, the attention that he draws to the paint, this is what you get out of LeBron James. When you have Luka, you have AR, you get another ball handler, a guy that can bring defense to the paint, which is going to open many more shots for Austin Reeves, even Luka Doncic. Rui, he's shooting at a high clip. I got a couple easy looks, playing with him. You see J.J. Redick in the background right there. One a few times I got a chance to kick J.J.'s ass. But, I got a chance to get some open looks playing with LeBron. So these guys got to get many open looks playing with this guy.
Well, and you can see the numbers right here, what LeBron opens up and what the Lakers have been looking to do here as they're trying to push this pace under J.J. Redick. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, Shams, but looking at the number of games that the Los Angeles Lakers have left already, the number of games that LeBron has missed, it's the first time in his career he's missed an opening night, and then he missed 14 subsequent games. So he would have to play in 65 of the remaining games for the Los Angeles Lakers here if he wants to qualify for All-NBA. They only have 68 left. Does that play any sort of factor in how he's looking at the season?
I think anytime you have players of LeBron James caliber, and then even Oklahoma City with Jalen Williams, a.k.a. J-Dub, you have to look at that 65-game mark. So you can only miss 17 games to be able to be eligible for All-NBA. And I think to an extent, it's very much in the recess of these players' minds. No one wants to rush back from return, especially when you're LeBron James and you're 40 years old. You're in year 23. He's not the guy, I think, that's going to rush back out on the court. But listen, if LeBron James is going to make his season debut, and he's moved up to questionable, and he's trying to play tonight, obviously, in his mind, he is there physically to be at that point. No one knows his body better than he does.
And I don't think he gives a damn at this point about individual accolades, because Malik, his resume is longer than a what?
CVS receipt.
Damn CVS receipt. So he don't care about that. I think he believes in this squad. I think whether or not the world believes, he believes that they have a legit shot at trying to go win a championship.